Thank you for attending the 1094C 2016 Data Gathering Spreadsheet webinar hosted by myself, Benjamin Davis. This is going to be a very short presentation just showing how to complete the employer information that we'll use to complete the 1094C form. The first group of rows just gets the company's demographic information, such as its name, address, phone number, and EIN. Next, we'll need the information for the signer or contact of the company. We'll need their name as well as their email address. If you have more than one company that's part of a controlled group, you're going to go ahead and put yes here, indicating that the company is part of a controlled group, and then you'll want to make sure that for each additional company, you're entering their information as well. If the company is not part of a controlled group, you're going to go ahead and select no. The next row indicates whether the company is going to be reporting as the authoritative transmittal. If you're not part of a controlled group, that company is going to be the authoritative transmittal. If you are part of a controlled group, only one of the companies is going to be the authoritative transmittal, and all the other companies are not. There is no right or wrong answer for which one will be the authoritative transmittal. You just have to select one entity that will actually be submitting the data to the IRS on behalf of all of the other members of that controlled group. The next row indicates the hour requirement for the determination of full-time employees. To be compliant with the ACA, this number can't be higher than 30, but if you count employees as full-time employees working less than that, go ahead and put the number from your plan documents there. The waiting period determines how long an employee has to wait once they're a full-time employee until they're eligible for benefits. There are a number of options to select here, either the date of hire, 1 month, 2 months, 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days. Please be aware, however, that 90 days is no longer ACA compliant, so it's most likely that you'll be choosing one of the other options. Now, once this waiting period has been met, when does the coverage become effective? You have two options here. You can enter code 1 when coverage begins immediately following the waiting period. So if they become insured immediately after 30 days, you go ahead and select 1. If they become insured on the first of the month following 30 days of full-time employment, you go ahead and select 2. The next row concerns termination of insured employees. When do they lose their coverage? Do they lose their coverage on the date of termination, or does it go to the end of the month? Please go ahead and select the appropriate option there. This next group of rows relates to the lowest cost plan that is available to your employees. If all employees have the same lowest cost plan available to them, you'll only be completing the plan type 1. If you have a situation where the lowest cost plan that's available for some employees is not available to all employees, you go ahead and enter that information into plan 2. This is common when you have employees in different states. So it's possible that the Blue Cross Blue Shield of Florida plan might be available only for employees in Florida, and then a Blue Cross Blue Shield of Georgia plan might be the lowest cost plan available to those employees living in Georgia. In those instances, you would put the information for both plans. If you do have a third plan that's available only to a certain segment of the population of employees, and that's the lowest plan, you can go ahead and copy and paste this plan information here and make a plan type 3. If the same plan is available to all employees as the lowest cost plan, you'd only need to fill out this one section. Here you'd put the plan type. This can be HMO, PPO, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Florida, just something to identify what the plan is. Next, for that plan, put the renewal date, whether it's January 1st or any other month. The next question concerns the plan's minimum value. If the plan is a minimum value plan, it pays at least 60% of the employee costs. If it does, you go ahead and select yes. If not, you can select no. If you're not sure, leave that blank and then select yes for the minimum value testing required. This next line concerns affordability. If the plan costs 9.56% or less of the employee's household income, you can go ahead and put this plan as affordable. If it costs more than 9.56% of the household income, the plan is not affordable. If you're not sure and the plan requires affordability testing, go ahead and select yes here. If not, go ahead and select no. The next row concerns the affordability safe harbor. The three options are rate of pay, W-2, and federal poverty line. Almost everyone is going to be using rate of pay unless you have a very specific reason for choosing one of the other two options, whether it's W-2 or federal poverty line. The next row, you will input the information concerning the employee's contribution of the lowest cost employee-only premium. If your company pays 100% of the employee-only portion of the premium, you put 0 here. Otherwise, put the amount that the employee will be contributing. Next concerns the funding arrangement of the plan. Is the plan fully insured, self-insured, or is it a combination? The last two rows of this plan's information concern the spouse and dependent coverage offered. If coverage is available to the spouse, you would select yes here, and if the coverage is available to the dependents as well, you can put yes here. If they're not, you would select no. If you only offer one plan, you're done. If you have more than one plan that's going to be the lowest cost for a certain segment of employees, go ahead and fill this information out for the second plan as well. Once you've done that, you'll have given us all of the information we need to complete the 1094-C. If you have any questions, give us a call at 954-983-9970. Again, that number is 954-983-9970. Thank you very much, and have a great day.